Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here to do your bonus read. I just also want to say there's a couple of people who are still waiting for personal readings. I'm going to try and do them as well. I will do them this afternoon, so you won't have to wait much longer. So I'm sorry for holding you up. I do try to do a quick turnaround on my readings. I try to do them within the 48 hours of receiving payment, but and if that falls on a weekend, of course, that does depend on what I've got on over the weekend. But for you who are waiting, I'll get to the point in a moment. For people who are waiting for readings, who've already paid me, I will do your readings this evening. So thank you for your patience. Oh, what have we got here? Nine of Pentacles, going at single, guys. Woo. Okay. Let's have a look at what's going to happen in the bonus read. We're using the Handsome Robert deck for this one. Okay, I have the Star coming out. So it seems to me at the moment that you're on a bit of a journey. The Star talks about hope, faith, love and trust. But it also talks about your destination, being guided towards what is right for you. And I feel like a lot of you are on this path at the moment and are understanding that's where you're going. The sort of people call this sort of the wish card, but it's sort of not like a wish as in you standing there and sort of making a wish and wanting to bring something in. It's more like just having faith and trust that whatever you want will come your way. So it is on the way to you here. I do have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Now, I'm not always big on reversals, but when they do come in, I like to read them reversed. The Seven of Swords talks about treachery, about something being stolen or taken from you. And there's a fear of this going forward. So there's something in the learning from this Star that's helping you deal with perhaps situations that aren't always obvious to you. So it's something that's not obvious to you here, but you're trusting that the universe is sending you in the right direction. And look at you go. You have the Empress here. Oh, followed by the Strength card. Rightio, beautiful. So what I would say here is this Star is leading you towards your direction and the way you're supposed to be going. You've now learned to trust the universe and not sort of sit yourself into this place of non-believing or always thinking things are treacherous or bad. So it's like you're just trusting here. Whatever it is, it's bringing you round to being in this beautiful energy of Empress and the Strength. So that's really nice. So you've sort of gone out of your ego a little bit and started to understand the presence of spirit. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man coming out here. So the Hanged Man is a card that talks about taking things in and looking at them from a different perspective. So taking time out from your everyday situations to look at things very, very differently. Okay, so we have the Sun card coming in here. So there is a lot of joy and happiness to be had here. Something is coming in here to bring you a lot of beautiful times, love. Look at that. And then you have the Nine of Cups, which is the Wish card. So for some of you here, because you've taken the time out to look at things differently, you're manifesting something that you've wished for. It's really nice. Okay, and there's Celebration. That's a card that popped out of me in the last reading, What's Cracking reading. So a lot of celebrating here. Okay, Two of Rods coming out here. So we're definitely looking forward. We have a different path to move down. And we found this path by looking at things differently. It's like we've understood we need to look at the world in a different way to bring in what we truly believe we deserve. But what you're getting here is a wish coming true and lots of love and happiness by choosing to walk down this particular path. Okay, and it's the end of negative thinking. It's the end of a cycle for you, something that's come with some sort of heartbreak here. For some of you, you may have moved on from something that kept you held back. So you may have been stuck in a position and you've freed yourself up now by using this Hanged Man moment. And you're moving forward with no fear. Now I get the beginning read now. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. This too came out in the What's Cracking read. This is about you doing more work on yourself. So you're sort of seeing things for what they truly are, and you're standing back. You're standing back seeing that you need to do more work here. So it's like something's being offered to you here. Now, I think it's going to be a little bit of a backup of the other reading. Yep, it's coming from a Pisces. Okay, it's similar reading, Four of Wands. So you're getting a backup reading for your What's Cracking reading with a completely different deck, as happens. And a choice. A weighing up of decisions. Okay, now what this is about is the universe has taken you on a journey. And in this journey, you have learned about having faith and trust that the universe will bring you what you want. It may not always look exactly as you thought it would be, because when you wish for something, the universe brings you what you need, not necessarily what you want. Now, with this Seven of Swords in reverse, I feel like you've given away that part of you that doesn't trust people or doesn't trust yourself, which it feels more like here. And you're coming into this Empress and strength character, like you've built yourself to understand that you work with the universe, not from the ego. Big lesson learned here. And it's the end of working from the ego. Now there's somebody coming in here who looks like a Pisces or a water sign, possibly. It may not be, but this person's very emotional at the moment, and they want to offer you something here, something stable. And it's sort of like your wish come true. But at the moment, it's like you need to take time out here to work on something because you don't feel complete here. And it's because you're finishing out the end of a cycle here. So this is very interesting. So some sort of situation here is about to come in to put you down a different pathway. And I feel like it's one where you're choosing either between being with someone or moving forward by yourself. There's a toss-up here. There's a lot of balancing out between these two decisions because it appears that this person is offering you what you want, but now you're not sure it's what you want. Ooh, okay. It's like you've realised your lesson just in this moment. It's like you've come to the realisation that what you thought you wanted is not now what you want. And it's rocking your path, putting you on a completely different path here. But it's good because it's sort of somehow or another you're bringing in your own future, your own wishes, your own truth, your own path. All the work you've done has brought you to a very different place to what you expected now, because you're no longer thinking from the ego. You're understanding that you co-create with the universe. And the card that's come out is called Fire, and it says, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Very passionate card here. So some of you are about to get a bit of a realization, I think, on how you want to live your life. And it's different to the way you thought you were going to. And it's going to come through someone's offer of stability. I'm just going to put another card on this Two of Pentacles. Oh, there you go, Two of Cups. It's your choice whether you move forward with this love or not. So the universe is offering you something here which is really stable, but you're not sure whether it's real or not. Isn't that beautiful? Have a fantastic Sunday.